You see, this is what happens when we're living under a matriarchal rulership or governance, because that's what it is. And this is why they pawn out the female, especially when it comes to our community. You see a fucking kids party with these, whatever these things are in these costumes, these females in these costumes twerking. Could be some dudes in the goddamn costumes. But it's very, very unfortunate that this is the vibration of our community and this society as a whole, a base level of society we live in, man. We live in a fucking low level world with low level people just doing low level shit. And they continue to push low level. That's all they do is just continue to push base level, agendas, pretty much. That's just what it is. And they do it harder in our community in regards to it being augmented when it comes to the agenda, when it comes to what they disseminate on our people. And we also understand the overt or over sexualization of the children. This has a lot to do with it. This, also goes in conjunction with the whole BDSM scandal with Balenciaga. It's all about trying to sexualize kids and make it normal for pedophilia, where a lot of people, they're on board with it. And I'm going to tell you something. We're going to be in that time where pedophilia is going to be like a fucking sexual preference. This is their way of trying to normalize sexualization with children. They're trying to normalize the sexual aspect of children, and it shouldn't be no sexual aspect because children, they're not sexual around that age. They don't, bloom until after 12 years old, around 12 years old, to where they tap into that. And to a degree, that's still moderated and it's balanced. It's just a natural thing that they start to, develop hormones and things like that around that age. But it's not even to say that they become sexual. Some of them do based off of their surroundings, what they're around and what they've been put through or subjected to. But it's very unfortunate that you understand the overall agenda. It's all about trying to normalize the sexual aspect of kids. I don't even want to say the sexual aspects. I'm trying to, find the right wording. It's more so just trying to overly sexualize kids. That's why these kids, they're here looking all confused because that's not their natural, and that's not their natural way to be sexualized. Just like with Dwayne Wade's son at 11 years old. Why the fuck is he going to a gay parade? You know what I mean? Like, this world is so backwards and upside down. And you cannot tell me that the Bible does not lend credence when you see all this shit. This is supposed to happen. But at the same time, I make videos like this just to spot it. Because, we have to utilize a certain level of discretion and discernment. We have to grasp the level of society that we living in. This is a base level world. So everything is just low level. You see Malika Andrews twerking. You see all these professional people in these professional areas or what have you, positions, and they doing base level shit, low level shit, man. We just live in a low level world. Like, I had to leave my job recently because it was just too much for me in regards to the base level. It's so low level, so ghetto, so unorganized, so disorderly. That's just this world. Me, I'm a proponent of order. I like structure. This world is not an orderly world for the most part. You know what I mean? And this is just what we have to deal with. But you see these kids, they not with this shit. They just want to have a good time. They're not used to seeing shit like this. Even when I was growing up, we didn't go to no kids parties. When I was a kid going to kids party, it wasn't shit like this. Fucking grown people twerking in costumes. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's just crazy, man. It just speaks to the vibration of this world. It's a low level world. A woman shall compass a man, meaning they're going to put the woman above the man. So everything is all based in a rulership, the vibration of the matriarchy. That's why you see shit like this. If we was under a real patriarchal rulership, then you wouldn't have this. You would have order. I'm talking about in righteousness, not just any patriarchal. I'm talking about the righteous aspect of it. This shit is due to the matriarchy. That's why they pushing all this weird shit with the woman. The woman can do this. The woman can do that. You see the woman on all these commentating teams on the NBA. You see them pushing Wakanda Forever so hard. The woman king. All this shit is all based in prophecy. It tells you that the woman shall compass a man. They'll put a woman over a man in these last days. And that's what's going on. Women and children shall rule over us. And that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's why I always talk about the scriptures, because there's nothing that can change the truthful aspect of that book, man. It's nothing. That book holds truth, man. That's the only book that's considered a threat. That's the only thing that's a threat on this earth is the Bible. There's nothing else. What else is a threat on this earth? What else is pure on this earth? Can you tell me anything that's pure in this fucking world right now? I'll wait, bro. What's pure in this world? There's nothing that's pure in this world other than the Bible. That's why we can't take the Bible for granted, man. The Bible tells you about what's before you. All the stuff that's before us, the Bible tells us it. You know, look at this low level shit, man. It's just crazy. Look at that shit. Look at the little girl. Like, what the hell are they doing? Look at the little girl is confused because the little girl ain't accustomed to seeing that at her age. What the fuck is going on? These people should be ashamed of themselves. They should be arrested for this shit, bro. It should be a crime to sexualize kids. It should. It's crazy, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not talking about like overt sex. I'm talking about what they're doing. Like, this is crazy. Because obviously, you know, you sexualize a kid, you by molestation or what have you, you get arrested. I'm talking about like stuff like this. Like stuff where you see it in cartoons and commercials and shit. The Balenciaga situation, like, come on, bro. This is a little girl. She ain't supposed to be looking at this shit. Motherfuckers twerking, these people in costumes twerking. What the fuck is going on? Where's the supervision? Where's the parents? And it's crazy that I ask because I'm sure that these people that's doing this, they're adults. They're adults, man. This world, bro. This is why I say what I say, bro. I hate this shit, bro. I want to get out of this shit, bro. I hate this world. But the Most High, the reason why he's allowing all this stuff to happen is because it has to come to pass. It has to come to pass. It has to replicate what took place during the time of Noah, where motherfuckers was going off and the Most High destructed the earth. And that's what's going to happen. This earth is so much confusion, so much agendas, so much lies, so much subterfuge, so much nefariousm. It's just so much left hand shit that's just convoluted and confused based and just it's too much. That's why I always say it's nothing pure in this earth. Nothing, bro. Other than you and your family, you know. If you're a brother that's listening and you think on the same wavelength as me, I'm not saying you think alike, like just like me. I'm just talking about you understand what time it is and things like that. You establishing something with your family, you know, with your wife and your kids. That's pure in and of itself. But I'm just talking about in regards to the general aspect of this world. Is nothing pure, nothing other than the Bible. And that whole aspect of, you know, establishing a family and, you know, teaching your kids and your wife and things of that nature, that comes from the scriptures. That's why I say it's nothing but the scriptures that's pure on this earth, man. Nothing. We're going to continue to see this shit. It's going to get worse and worse. Just looking at this shit is just like, it's crazy, man. This is such a disdain. This is such a disdain, man. I disdain this shit, bro. Look at a little girl like, what the hell? What's going on? This shit is crazy, man. But I just wanted to say a few things in regards to this because one of the brothers sent me this and I appreciate him for sending me things to cover, man, because a lot of shit that be going on in the world, it needs to be covered. It's just crazy. This world is so sick, man. It's a sick world. Watch, man. That's why they got, you know, when you say LGBTQ, some people say PIA because they put pedophilia a part of it. I don't even know what the I and the A stand for. But I know P stands for pedophilia, man. They wanna make that a sexual preference. It's just crazy, man. And I just feel for the kids, for the lads, man. It's crazy, man. But shalom.